everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. If you have been to my channel before, welcome back. I'm always glad to see familiar faces, but if you're new to my channel, I love meeting new people too, so I'm glad you stopped by. If you would take a minute please to click the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. In a minute you'll find out why subscribing to my channel is super important. This video was supposed to have gone up yesterday for Shout Out Saturday, but I've spent the last 2 or 3 days battling some type of stomach bug. And yesterday was all about my pillow and binge watching Tournament of Champions on Food Network. I feel a little better today, so I want to get this video up, and then I'm just going to kind of coast through the day and pick up little projects in here that I need to get done. I'm not going to try to overdo, because I've got 3 days coming up before Bob gets home to see what I can get done. So, little steps. So today, aside from Shout Out Saturday, which I'll explain to my new folks in a moment, it is also the first Saturday of the month is when I recap how I did for the month of February in my creativity planner and my creativity goals. And I could have done better, but I didn't do bad. There's still a lot of things I've not caught up with, but I'm working on it. I did get a Reindeer Club video up and talked about what I'm still needing to work on. I did get my 10 Christmas cards done for 10 on the 10th. I haven't started Roxy's weekly challenges yet. That's one I still want to do. I did get tags 2 and 3 of the 52 tags handmade. Got those done. I did get the case on the 5th. I did 2 cards for case on the 5th. Smashed that paper pad. I got my February junk journal done with Dear Julie's challenge. I made 34 junk journal type embellishment items from the canned pumpkin kit for canned pumpkin collab with Paige and Linda. Getting my crafty goals posted by 2 p.m. I didn't make that yesterday, but we understand why. For my birthday and anniversary cards, I got those done for the month of February. There were 7 of those done, and I've already done the 9 for the month of March. Completed the Dear Julie challenge. I didn't get any products up in the shop yet. My office is still in such a disaster that I'm not going to start another project till I get some of these things out of the way, which is part of my goal for the next couple of days. Have not started crocheting on the hats and scarf sets for the bank. I've not started on the girls' albums, again, just because there's just no place in here to work, and nor on the Afghans. So, progress, but I could use a little more work. So I'm going to take and put that one in the front of my crafty planner. And one of the things I want to show you that I've got set up for, I have set up for the month of March. Excuse me. Is I take the current month out of my crafty planner and I put it in my main planner so I can see what I'm working on. And this is the only calendar that's in front of me during the week. And what I've done is I've laid out, yesterday I went through and I got all my paper pumpkin kits pulled off of the sofa, made a list of all of them and put them on index cards so that I could shuffle them up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out and put them on a shelf in the warehouse, and then all I have to do is look at the card and know what I need to pull for that month. So for 10 on 10, I'm going to use Winter Woods from the October 2019 paper pumpkin. And then for, let's see, I had this one for the December 19. Oh, and for the canned pumpkin, I'm going to use the December 2019 Something for Everything. And then for Reindeer Club, I'm going to use the Back in Plaid from the November 2017. I still have this many paper pumpkin kits to go, and I've gone through and assigned a card, at least one card to every other month in the year, and I still have all these paper pumpkin kits to work through. So I'm going to focus on these first, and then I'll go back and work with the rest of them. So for the month of March, I know I need to leave these 3 boxes in the house, and then the rest of them will all go out to the warehouse until I'm ready for them. So I have Winter Woods is going to be used for 10 on the 10th. That's where I will make 10 Christmas cards from that kit. My paper pumpkin Canned Pumpkin, I will use December 2019. And then Back in Plaid. This one is really cute. It is a collection of like a heavy muslin Christmas stocking with a black and white buffalo check on the top, on the band. And I'm going to go through and see what I have for letters. There's 10 of those stockings, and I want to make a garland for over my sofa to put on there. So that's going to be my reindeer project. So I need to get that done before Reindeer Club comes up on the 24th. So, and then I also have in the square on the 25th, I have the paper pad that I'm going to be using. I'll have to see why it's not in the front of the box. I was going to pull it and show it to you. But it's got a very dusty rose black Victorian-ish thing going on. And I was just watching a video by Gail Agostinelli from 2018 of how she took a standard book, and I don't know if I've got a book handy that I can use. But she took a standard book and she covered all the wording with either digital papers or a paper pad paper, and did a altered book rather than a junk journal. And so I think I'm going to pull one of those, because Lord knows I have a few books that I can play with. And I think that may be what I use that paper pad for. We shall see. So I'm going to put these back up here on the book where they belong. And then put my pumpkin down here. Paper pumpkin comes up the last day of the month. And boy, the month of February was pushing it because we only had 28 days. We're back to 31 days this month. So that's going to help me spread things out just a little bit. I've also started sitting in on some early morning YouTube lives. The Marie Artel on YouTube at 4:30 in the morning Central Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then on Friday nights, not saying which ones I'm going to get on there with her. Just I've got them on my planner so that I know that they are there. Also, I do know that I am running away the weekend of the 26th and 27th. My friends, the Bellamy brothers, are going to be in Springfield, Missouri for a show. And so it will give me a chance to catch up with David and Susan Bellamy. We've not seen each other in a couple of years, so it seems like we only get together about every 3 or 4 years or so. So I'm looking forward to that weekend and running away. Aside from all of the crafting, I am trying to work on book 2 of my Plan to Perfection series. I want to get book 2 released this spring, and I want to get book 3 released this fall. So lots of stuff going on in the studio, both all in a creative vein, but some of it in crafting and paper crafting and journaling, and other parts of it as far as my book writing goes. And I am going to, once I get my author channel on YouTube opened up, I will be linking that in the bottom of my craft videos as well. I will tell you that most of my books are Hallmark quality stories. I am going to work on getting the rights back to one book that is not Hallmark. It does have a certain heat level. And as much as I've gone back and reread through that, there's just no way I can take that heat out of that book and still have a complete story. So, things to be looking for on my author channel coming soon. Okay, it's Shout Out Saturday. Here are our names. Now, if you've been to my channel before, you know that every Saturday I pull 5 names from my subscriber list. I link those channels down below so that the rest of my subscribers can go pay everybody a visit and maybe find new friends or be inspired by new people and new techniques. So let's pull out 5 names. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. Whoops, there's 6 there. Take the one on the outside. Okay. So what I will do is I will list these 5 people in the description box below, along with the link to their channel. And I invite you to go pay them a visit and leave some love. We have the One-Legged Witchy Woman. We have Bonnie Myers. April Storm. April has been leaving some really sweet comments on my channel. I just adore her. Lois Clark. She's also a Dear Julie girl. And Richard Douglas. So I will link those 5 channels down below. Please go pay them a visit. In the meantime, I hope you'll have take advantage of this nice spring-like weather, hopefully where you are, and have a beautiful Sunday. Creative blessings.